Hi, I'm Giselle, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about my June TBR list, and it is like a week into June, but it is okay because I'm going to do it anyways. So the first one is Enough by Sharon. What's James, and it's about silencing the lies that steal your confidence. And I actually read further than where I'm at right now. Right now it's showing I'm on chapter 2. I'm pretty sure I read up to like chapter 4 last time, but since it's been a while, I'm going to start it again. And yeah, I just I had a list on my computer on ones I wanted to read in June and talk about, and due to certain events in my life, I was like, you know what, I think I really need to make this a priority. I'm really bad about reading my Bible consistently, so I was like, let's just add a Christian self-help book that has a lot of scripture about how to combat those lies that Satan likes to tell you. So yeah, Enough by Sharon James. And then the next one is Kindred. I started this one, and I believe I'm on like page 38 right now. This one's from Octavia Butler, and I just love historical fiction. And this kind of has like the fantasy element of time travel. And I just love it because it just reminds us like how far we've come. I know our times aren't perfect, but it's just nice to see that, there has been progress. There should be more progress probably, but just how much progress we've gone since the past. And yeah, I just like reading about it, and I think it's important to read historical nonfiction and fiction. So I'm excited. I like it so far. I kind of started this one. Let's see. I'm on page 18 of Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. This is like all over BookTube. So I like it so far, and I like that this one has annotations of what the author was thinking about or why they added the certain things. And I think it's like a really good, I guess this is young adult book or middle grade. I don't know. I should have probably looked that up before. But yeah, it's been a fast read, but not like too fast where it's like, oh my gosh, like this is way too young for me. So I'm excited to learn more. I only know that she's a telepath, and this boy here, I forgot his name because I kind of put this book down, is also telepathic. And I heard from other booktubers that she finds out she's an elf. I haven't gotten to that part just yet. So yeah, and I'm trying to finish a lot of books that I just started. I think I mentioned in my other video that I like to start books. I like to start multiple books all at once. So the next one, I started this one when I was on vacation, and it's actually 3 books. It's my first Agatha Christie book, and I'm so excited because I feel like everyone on BookTube has read Agatha Christie, and I just found out about her. So I'm reading the first out of 3 of the stories in here. It's Murder in Mesopotamia, and it's interesting. It kind of just like throws you in the middle of it, and I mean, I'm just very at the beginning, so I'm assuming this, I think it's a nurse. She goes to visit or to help out this person that digs up artifacts. Why am I forgetting what that's called? archaeologist. That's what it's called, the archaeologist. The nurse is helping this archaeologist's wife that's suffering from a lot of anxiety and schizophrenia, and the nurse is picking up that things in this living situation with multiple other archaeologists don't seem quite right. So I don't know, like, what is the big mystery just yet. I was trying not to read too much into it because I hate when like that little fact is put in, that little information is put in there that you don't find out till the end of the book, and it's like, well, this whole mystery is ruined because I already know what you need to find out. So yeah, so far we're trying to figure out why this lady is so paranoid in this living situation. I'm excited because I want to I didn't mention I am in, like, I think I'm 29% into the audio book of Elantris. It's my first Brandon Sanderson book I'm reading, and I just love the stories. I'm more interested. So there's 3 perspectives in Elantris, in the Elantris book that we're reading, and it's like Princess Serene. I always want to say Serena because that's Sailor Moon character. Serene, and then the prince and this like high priest or whatever. And I'm so interested in like the prince and then the perspective of the princess. I'm not super big on the whole priest thing just because I guess I don't know. I'm not into it. I like it, but I'm not super into his perspective. But I'm really interested because the prince gets cursed. There's like Elantris is like this cursed city. It used to be like a city of like demigods, but now I guess the god got upset. So now it's a curse where the curse chooses people randomly, and it so happened to choose this prince. And right now I'm to the part of the book, I don't think it's a spoiler, but he's trying to really help the people in Elantris, because I thought the most interesting thing of it is if you get hurt in Elantris, because you're dead and you can live forever, if you get hurt, so for example the prince has a stubbed toe, you will feel that pain forever and ever, and you can't heal from it. So that's like the downside of the curse. You have to live with any little scratch, scrape, pain that you get. And the princess, so no one knows the prince is cursed except for a handful of people, and the princess shows up to marry the prince, and apparently he's dead, but no one tells her that he's actually cursed in Elantris, so she's trying to like figure out, okay, I think this was murder. I think it wasn't just a coincidence that he died from like a cold. And yeah, I like the perspectives. I think it's interesting. And then the other book on my TBR this month is Mistborn. I'm hoping I get to Mistborn because all the lists that I was reading or I listened to on BookTube was to either start with the Mistborn trilogy or Elantris. A lot of people like Mistborn more than Elantris, but I just decided I'm probably going to start both of them at the same time. So I started Elantris. I'll probably try to start this one too. If not, this is like really high up on my TBR. I might skip starting or continuing any of the other books just so I can read this one, and I already put the second book on hold. So, and then my last book on my TBR is Lore, and I actually had more books on my a different book on my TBR, but I tried to renew this book, and it's due on the 15th, June 15th or 16th, so I'm gonna actually try to start and finish this one in the next couple days. I didn't read the back, but based off of what people have said on BookTube, I'm really interested. I love takes on mythology and just like angels and demons and stuff. I don't know why. Like, I understand the Bible tells us certain things, but I kind of like different like takes and explanations of why things happen. And it's like, oh, like I can kind of picture, that being a possibility. I kind of understand why people believe in those things. I mean, I believe in, what Bible tells us, but I kind of understand why other people may think this mythology is correct. So anyways, the whole, what I understand lore is about is a take on Greek mythology where, and I may be wrong, but it's a take on Greek mythology where every so many years there's like a competition to kill these demigods to become a god or something like that. I just know it was about Greek mythology, and that was one of my favorite things to learn about and write about when I was in high school, and I had to do essays on the Iliad and what's the other book, the Odyssey. So yeah, lore by Alexandra Bracken. I almost read at the bottom. It says, "Bend your feet to mine." So yeah, so those are my June TBR. I hope that I get to finish. I've noticed I've been finishing like at least one book a week. So hopefully I at least have 4 books to talk about for my like June wrap up, I guess. I haven't decided what kind of videos I'm going to do. I know some booktubers do June wrap ups. Some people do individual book reviews. So I haven't decided quite yet. But I guess you could subscribe and you'll find out what I decide to do with that. Yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.